Hey guys, Michelle here. I know we just did literally over 9 hours of streaming live with in Arizona, but I was in the shower and I felt like the Lord spoke a word to me that I wanted to pass along to you guys because I think that this is really, really important. So that when things seem to happen and it looks like it's not going our way, or there's a loss or something like that, like immediately after the hearing ended, Doug Ducey, the governor of Arizona, tweeted out that, this is paraphrasing, that Arizona's never had a more perfect election ever. Well, yeah, it depends on what side you're on. Perfect for who? Perfect for fraud? But my point is, when something like that happens, or I think we read online that tomorrow they're not Rudy Giuliani testify at the Michigan hearing, and that kind of feels like a little pun in the gut and stuff like that. So whenever anything like this happens, where you feel like, oh man, we just lost that one or whatever, the word from the Lord, this is exactly what he spoke to me in the shower, and I wasn't even asking why. I was not asking a question. It was just, he literally spoke this to me. And he said, I'm separating the wheat from the chaff. And this whole process, this is a part of the word, continuing here. This whole process that has happened and is continuing to happen is so these people have an opportunity to get on God's side or to stay on the devil's side. God always does that. He gives people opportunities, okay, to choose a side, to prove themselves. Choose this day whom you will serve. Doug Ducey has chosen a side, chose Satan's side, literally. He chose the side of anti-America, of satanic principalities. I mean, he has made this choice. And so many in the mainstream media, these legislators in these state houses and state senates have to be given the opportunity. And that is why God is allowing this. The outcome is going to be the same. And the wicked and the evil will be punished. But God has to give these people a side, or the opportunity to choose a side, to put their money where their mouth is. And I'm telling you how I know this for a fact. Because the voices that are coming out the strongest on the side of right are the voices of godly men and women. And so that's how I know God is using this to separate the wheat from the chaff. He's separating the good from the evil, and he's letting these people do their own choosing, to lay it all on the line. It's fine for us to know a Nancy Pelosi, or to know a Maxine Waters, or a Chuck Schumer, or a Hillary Clinton, or a George Soros, or something like that. We can call that. But what about these middle of the road people? What about these state legislators? Okay. What about them? What about these governors? What about these secretaries of state? What about the people in regular media? Okay. They have to be given the opportunity to put the line is drawn in the sand. And so God is using every single thing that happens as an opportunity to draw the line in the sand. Choose this day whom you shall serve. As for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. And so we saw today, in this extremely long but very important and detailed and monumental and historic hearing, at the very end, we heard representatives and senators on the state level invoking God, invoking our Constitution, invoking our Declaration of Independence, invoking the Bill of Rights, invoking the Founding Fathers. And when they do that, especially in their positions of authority that we have entrusted them with by voting for them, the power that reverberates throughout the universe is unfathomable. So I want you to take this word that this is all happening, no matter what happens moving forward from now to January 21st, no matter what happens between now and then, you need to know that God is allowing this because he is separating the wheat from the chaff. It's not a matter of just allowing them to dig their own grave or build their own gallows, okay? We know and we've known that they are doing that. What about the people in the middle of the road that don't want to speak out about this, don't want to have their names out there so that Antifa or Black Lives Matter or something, they just want to kind of sit down and stay low? Okay, what about those people? That's choosing a side, and God is allowing them to do that. So take this to the bank. That God is allowing this to separate the wheat from the chaff. So anyway, yes, we did. This is the snow. I don't know if you can see that very well, but we got snow. Our deck is green. But we got snow. This is our first snow of the season. So anyway, I'm going to sit down. I'm so tired. I literally was in the shower and God spoke this word to me. He's like, you got to tell this to the viewers. And I'm like, I've been going at this for like 12 hours now. But that's okay. You guys need this word. I need this word. People that you know need this word. So spread it, share it. God separating the wheat from the chaff. This is very, very important. And we have to take it very seriously. And we need to pray for their sake that they choose the right side. Because if they are found on the wrong side, God will crush them. And we don't even want our enemies to be crushed by God, honestly. It's that bad. So I love you guys. God loves you. God bless. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 10:15. I think the hearing is Eastern Standard Time. Oh my gosh. I gotta go to bed. Bye.